Hey amigos, you are listening to the English Made Simple show. This is episode number 203, number 203, número 203. Welcome everybody, welcome to the English Made Simple show. This is Milena from EnglishMadeSimple.net, EnglishMadeSimple.net, and I hope you're doing well. Hope you're fine and dandy. Hope everybody's doing well. Excellent. That's good to hear. All right, today we are going to learn something. Today we're going to learn how to talk about ourselves. More specifically, how you would describe yourself as a person. How would you describe your personality if you ever had to do that? So if somebody asks you to describe your personality, what would you say? What would come to mind? Most of the time you would want to say, I am a good person. I'm good. I'm a good person. But you just don't want to say, keep repeating this. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. That is, if you're a good person. Now, there are many different ways to say that you are a good person. And there are also many different ways to say that you're a bad person as well. But you never hear people say that they are bad. You know, you never hear people admit that they are bad. They'll say, I'm a good person. That's my personality. Anyway, we are going to learn some new phrases today that will help you describe your personality or your character. You can find all of this inside my teaching notes that I'm willing to share with you because I know it will be helpful. It will be helpful to you. I'm going to make my teaching notes available to you for the month of November of 2018 if you're listening to this in real time. It's only going to be available for the month of November. Jump onto EnglishMadeSimple.net/coffee to get some cool goodies. When you go to EnglishMadeSimple.net/coffee, you are going to have access to my teaching notes and also to selected transcripts and also selected episodes like raw audio files. It's not just about prepositions and collocations that I mentioned in the last episode. There are more useful phrases like in today's episode we're going to learn some different ways to describe your personality. And there is even a resource about how to interrupt a business meeting. How to interrupt business meetings. If you happen to use English for work, for example, you will find this one extremely useful. So, for example, when you're at a business meeting and you want to ask for clarification on something, when I interrupt somebody who is presenting, you simply say, sorry, can we just go over this one more time so that we are all on the same page? If there is something that you need clarifications on. Or another way you could say that is, sorry to interrupt, but can you please speak slowly? I just want to make sure I got everything that's required here. Right, so you can find more of these phrases inside my teaching notes. Again, you can get access to this resource when you visit EnglishMadeSimple.net/coffee. I think I might do a separate episode on business meetings. It's a big topic, that one. All right, as I mentioned before in my earlier episodes, I have created this resource that I call my teaching notes to celebrate a new milestone of English Made Simple. Celebrating 2.5 years of English Made Simple. I'm sharing my teaching notes with you because I know they will help you memorize certain phrases, help you memorize prepositions, and help you memorize different phrases, how to start a conversation, for example. But the best of all, when you get the resource, you will also be supporting the EMS show, which will help me to continue to deliver awesome episodes for you, amigos y amigas. That's why I call this link EnglishMadeSimple.net/coffee, because I'm going to buy myself coffee and be able to produce more cool shows for you. Awesome. Now, before we begin today's show, I'd like to say a huge hello to a few people who have supported the EMS show so far. So we have Charlene Tena, Charlene or Charlene from the US. Thanks heaps, Charlene. And we also have Esteban from Chile. Thank you both for your kind donations and for supporting the EMS show. Also, another hello goes to Ali from Turkey, from a beautiful city of Istanbul. Also, we have Yaroslav from Russia. Здравствуйте, как ты, Yaroslav, who had just recently discovered EMS and can't get enough of it. Thanks for your nice message, Yaroslav, and all the best in your new job. And finally, we have Bruno from Brazil. Bruno reached out to me on Instagram, which reminds me I have to be more active on Instagram. All right, so Bruno has been a keen follower of EMS, and he likes the fact that each of the EMS episodes are short and direct, and there is no fluff. There's no fluff. We just go straight to the point. He's been learning a lot from the podcast. Interesting thing about Bruno, he has visited New Zealand. He fell in love with the place, and he also visited Chile. So he knows when I say weón inteligente. He knows what that means. Thank you so much, Bruno. That's very cool of you. Now, I love getting messages like this. They really brighten my day. They really make my day. Thank you all for taking the time out of your busy days to reach out to me. I really appreciate it. All right, so let's move right along. So, how can you describe yourself? How can you describe your personality? Did you know that this is also one of the questions you could get asked at a job interview? I remember I got asked this question before, a long time ago. I got asked a specific question like, how would your friends describe you in 3 words? How would your friends describe you in 3 words? Would you be able to answer that? Would you know how to answer this question? Don't worry, even some experienced people struggle to answer it at a job interview. What I would like to share with you today is some of the adjectives that you can use to describe your personality, and this would help you answer that question if you ever get asked this question. Here are some of the ways you can say that you're a good person, a friendly person, or a fun person, okay? Let's see. By the way, guys, let's not confuse the words fun and funny. Let's not confuse those 2 words. Let me give you an example. If I say I am a fun person, it means I like to have fun, I like to have a good time, I'm fun to be around with, pleasure to be friends with, people enjoy to be around me. That's what being a fun person is. If you say I am a funny person, the meaning for this phrase, I'm a funny person, means that, I make jokes, therefore I am funny. I'm a funny person, like haha funny, okay? Ha 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 funny. That's what funny is. It's different to being fun. Radio. What are some other words you could use to say that you're a good person? Let's see. You could say that you are an honest person. You're an honest person. A synonym for honest is trustworthy. Trustworthy is a long word. So trustworthy is someone you can trust to keep a secret. You can say that they are trustworthy. That's all one word, and good luck spelling that. Trustworthy. You can have a look in the notes and see how to spell. What does it mean to be trustworthy? Everyone has a friend. Everyone has that friend that they can confide in. Tell them their most embarrassing secrets. Like this one time I told my friend I only liked one song by Justin Bieber. And she never told anyone that the song I liked was called Sorry. And now the whole world knows I like that song by Justin Bieber. That's only one song I like. So I confided in my friend to tell her that. Okay, moving right along. If you have a friend who you can count on, who's always there for you whenever you need help, you can say your friend is reliable. That's the word to use, reliable. You can also say for yourself that you are reliable. I am a reliable person. You can always count on me. So if your friend is reliable, you can know that your friend is somebody you can rely on, and your friend will never let you down. To let someone down is a phrasal verb. It means to disappoint. So your friend will never disappoint you. They will never let you down. Sounds like a song. Never let me down. I'm sure they use this in songs a lot, this phrase. Okay, so your friend, he or she, is a type of a friend who would never let you down. They would even go to the Justin Bieber concert with you even if they were not a fan of Justin Bieber, okay? They will not let you down. Are you following me so far, amigos y amigas? Cool, cool bananas. Another term I wanted to share with you today is easygoing. Easygoing. It's 2 words joined by a hyphen or a dash. Easy dash going. Okay. When you want to describe yourself as an easygoing person, it means you are a relaxed type of person. Nothing bothers you. You don't complain a lot. Let's see an example of this easygoing phrase. If a friend asks you, "Hey, Carlos, let's go and watch this new movie starring Nicolas Cage." Even if you don't like movies with Nicolas Cage in them, you say, "Yeah, sure, let's go. Let's go." You go regardless if you like Nicolas Cage or not. You don't make a drama about it. You just say, "Yeah, sure, let's go and see the movie." You are deemed as an easygoing person, a very nonchalant person. That's what it means. But if you replied to your friend and say, I don't know, I'd rather go and see this other movie called Game Player One. I really don't like Nick Cage. Yeah, so then you're being a bit difficult. Then you're not agreeing with your friend. You're changing plans with your friend. It doesn't mean that you're arrogant. There's nothing bad about it, not at all. It's just opposite of easygoing. That's what I'm trying to say. I am the type of person that's myself that is easygoing but also difficult and intolerant. My husband thinks that I'm not easygoing when it comes to choosing restaurants or places to visit. He thinks I'm difficult. I have too many conditions, which is true. In that case, I'm not easygoing when it comes to choosing the restaurants. As I said, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, I tried to explain this all in layman terms. So we've learned how to say that you're an easygoing person. We learned how to say the difference between you are a trustworthy person, that you're honest. And we also learned the difference between a fun person, and a funny person, okay? Now you can find more examples. This is just a snippet of what I have in my teaching notes. You can find more examples of these phrases, how to describe your personality inside my teaching notes. Go to englishmadesimple.net/coffee to get access to my teaching notes. You will get more cool stuff. What you've heard today is on page 1 of my teaching notes, but also there is stuff on page 10 that has a lot of interesting descriptive words that you can use not just for people but for items to describe experience or a place, which is really good for people who are doing IELTS or TOEFL exams. There is some stuff for you guys on page 10. So today's episode was just a snippet of what you'll get inside the teaching notes. In the next episode, I'm going to touch on another page of my teaching notes, which is to do engaging in small talk. And yeah, it's just an excerpt from my teaching notes. We'll be learning more cool phrases. Hope you enjoyed today's show. I hope you learned something new today. Before we wrap up today's show, if you're looking to travel and learn English at the same time, you can consider studying English in Australia. To see how you can get a visa to study in Australia, please visit englishmadesimple.net/study to find out more. Thanks for joining me today, amazing audience, as always. And you've been jamming with Milena from English Made Simple. Have an awesome rest of the week. Until next time, hasta la próxima.